This is Sirach, chapter 39, verse 1. But he that giveth his mind to the law of Yahawah, Bahasham Yahawashi, and is occupied in the meditation thereof, will seek out the wisdom of all the ancient and be occupied in prophecies. I like to start off by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Kodash. Double honors to our apostles at Great Millstone who rule well to taught us his truth. Peace, blessings, salutations to Akim, that's a part of the Bahasham, Dabadada, house of David. Just real quick, through the Spirit, I want to show you, basically through the Spirit, man, you know, the Spirit that these unity camps and these other camps are in. And the reason I brought out Sirach 39 first is because these unity camps, the Mashara, Yasharala, what they call them, whatever the case may be, this is one of the main typical reasons why we tell you, ye men of Israel that watch, you sheep, and also you sincere sisters, to stay away from these unity camps and such and things in that nature. And you're going to see why. Because they're not occupied in prophecy. And also, too, through the Spirit, I'm going to play this, right, as you see, a powerful speech. And these are the guys that do all these music, hip-hop, rap videos, and all this junk, man, you know. So I'm going to play this real quick through the Spirit to let you hear what this guy said. He basically, I'm going to just let it, I'm going to play
it. Right? Concerning the government. We need you, brothers and sisters, to get involved in the government and help us fill some of these departments. Everybody want to know, what is the Mashara Yashala? What is your purpose? What is the reason for what you're doing? Right? We want you, brothers and sisters, to get involved in these different departments. We have issues in the nation concerning the number one issue of the nation, whether you like it, love it, understand it, believe it or not, is marriage.
You heard that? The number one issue in the nation of Israel is marriage, man. I'm going to play that back. Because how would the number one issue in Israel be marriage, man? Okay? The madness of these unity camps. Okay?
In these different departments. We have issues in the nation concerning the number one issue of the nation, whether you like it, love it, understand it, believe it or not, is marriage. That's the number one problem in the nation. You can't have no nation without marriage.
You hear that? This Micah 2:10, arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted, it shall destroy you, even with a sore destruction. This is madness to the fullest. It's written in the scriptures that a woman shall overpass a man, okay? Children are your oppressors and women rule over them. The number one problem in the nation of Israel is marriage.
Without the family. Everybody want to know, what is the Mashara Yashala? What is your purpose? What is the reason for what you're doing? Right? We want you, brothers and sisters, to get involved in these different departments. We have issues in the nation concerning the number one issue of the nation, whether you like it, love it, understand it, believe it or not, is marriage. That's the number one problem in the nation. You can't have no nation without marriage, without the family structure. Right? So who do these families have to turn to? What if their leadership failed them? What if it's the brothers and sisters in their camp that are mistreating them? Where do they go? Who do they call on? Ghostbusters? Huh? Bring it out.
This is 1 Corinthians 1:10. Now I beseech you, brethren, by the name of Yahawah, by the name of our Lord Yahawashi, that ye all speak the same thing, and that there be no divisions among you, but that ye be perfectly joined together in the same mind and in the same judgment. And that's plain, okay? See, the thing is, the elect are going to be speaking the same thing. And what does Revelations, the 14th chapter, say? Let me get that real quick. See, this song that these guys are playing ain't the song that Bahasham wants us to be playing, man. All right? Their instruments are off. Let me see. This is Revelations 14:3. And they sung, and this is the elect, okay? As it were a new song before the throne and before the four beasts and the elders, and no man can learn that song but the 144,000 which were redeemed from the earth. Now the elect, all right, so you got these unity camps of Mashara Yasharala, all right? We got to come together and, you know, and throw aside all the doctrines. That's not singing the same song, okay? When you look throughout Israel, when you search throughout Israel right now, the only ones that are singing the same song, the same tune, the same 100% doctrine, you know, from through the apostles of Great Millstone down, all right, is a Great Millstone in their fruit, okay? The brothers that learn under the doctrine of the apostles are singing the same song, which is the same song that Yahawashi, you know, wants us to sing, man. The same thing that the Apostle Paul was talking about, Peter, John, Luke, Mark, okay, Isaiah, the prophets. They're saying the same thing, all right? And these guys aren't saying the same thing. I'm gonna keep playing. It gets worse.
So what we want to do is we want to create a system where we have a multitude of camps, schools, assemblies, bodies involved, where there's not one voice that's representing many, but there are many voices representing one idea.
That sounds illuministic anyway, okay? That sounds hella illuministic, man. Just how he said it. And then watch what he says after. See, a lot of these camps, okay? A lot of these camps, man, all right? They're going to be used in the time of persecution, man. All right? Let me get this real quick. Matthew 15:14. Let them alone. They be blind leaders of the blind. And if the blind lead the blind, both fall into the ditch. He's going to say some blind stuff. All right? And the people that are there at that Mashara Yasharala, they're just as blind. And guess what's going to happen? They both going to fall into the ditch, man. They both are going to fall into the trap. All right? And that's just that. A lot of these guys are set up anyway.
That's the Torah and the keeping of these laws, statutes, and commandments. And this is what we want as a nation of people. So what we have done is we have reached into the governmental system to create different departments.
You heard that? We have reached into a governmental system. It's going to get worse. These guys could very well be, and I say this through the spirit of Yahawashi, insiders, man. Because if you really look at it, this sounds like some Census Bureau stuff, man.
About how we can make an impact. You have brothers and sisters that commit grievous offenses in North Carolina. Then they get on their horse and they travel to Texas. They get on their horse and they travel to Chicago. There's no accountability. There's no records department. There's no account of what these people are doing. Somebody show up to your camp, you don't know who these people are. Brother, I've been in the truth 2 years. I'm looking for a gathering, brother. Come in your camp, totally destroy your camp, wipe the camp out, man. Because you don't know who these people are, where they came from. Yes, sir. But that former camp, if they had a place which was a records department that say, hey, we had a problem with this sister. This sister left our camp. We don't know where she's gone to. Then that camp that's in Chicago, or that camp that's in Ohio, call the records departments of the Mahashara Yahawah and say, hey, we have a sister that's looking to join our organization. Do you have any records on this sister? The record department say, yeah. She was just in North Carolina and totally destroyed the camp. Right? Slept with 3-4 brothers and then took tail and ran to LA. This is what we want to do. We want to create this infrastructure. This is what we want to do.
And you ain't going to build, these guys think they're building the kingdom, building up Yasharallah, man. The Lord, Yahawashi said he was going to raise us up. Okay? And the third day he shall raise us up and we shall live in his sight. They think they're building Israel. All right? But the temple, the third temple, Israel, the tabernacle of David's being raised up. All right? That's fallen. Point blank, period. Okay? See, these guys are building off of themselves, man, for vainglory.
And it requires everyone. We need your mind.
Galatians 5:26. Let us not be desirous of vainglory, provoking one another, envying one another. And that's all you see that's going on is vainglory. Okay? That's all you see. We're going to build the nation of Israel. We're going to come to, hey, man, Yahawashi is building the tabernacle of David, man. The army, all right? And these guys are occupied in prophecy. They're worried about whole school. We're going to get schools and this and that. And, man, this place is about to be destroyed, man. All right? It talks about in Isaiah, the 24th chapter. All right? Let me get that real quick. And Ecclesiastes, the 12th chapter, how the grinding is going to cease. Let me get Isaiah 24. The place of myrrh, the grinding is about to cease soon. And this was what, 4 days ago? This is Isaiah 24:7. The new wine mourneth, the vine languishes, all the merry-hearted do sigh. The mirth of tabrets ceaseth, the noise of them that rejoice endeth, the joy of the harp ceaseth. And that's what you see is about to happen. They shall not drink wine with a song. Strong drink shall be bitter to them that drink it. The city of confusion is broken down. Why aren't they teaching this? Which is spiritual because Babylon, Babal, okay, confusion, all right, that's America. America is a place of confusion, and it's being broken down through the spirit and power of Yahawashi. It says, every house is shut up that no man may come in. There is a crying for wine in the streets. All joy is darkened. The mirth of the land is gone. So how you going to set up schools? And we're going to set up schools and this and that. This place is done, man. This place is a wrap. And you brothers and sisters that may be amongst them, Lord willing, through the spirit and power of Yahawashi, you sincere ones come up out of that. But this is definitely not the mind state that we should be in. Okay? This is not. And you're going to soon see, real soon, okay, that this Mahashara, Yasharallah, these unity camps, so forth and so forth, this is for the birds, man. It is definitely for the birds. But with that, I'm going to say shalom.